I'm Trey,
And I'm Ziggie,
and
and
this
this
is
is
the
the
Trey
Trey
and
and
Ziggy
Ziggie
Show.
Show.
All right, we back, peeps.
We back.
All right, since the last time we was on our podcast, somebody had a birthday.
It was me.
It was her.
I'm the somebody.
Hmm?
I'm the somebody.
Yep. And I really wanted to start off with just a little recap of how it went. What were some things that met your expectations, and some things that was just like one thing that stood out to you that was really, really great about the day. I mean, I know you had a lot of moments. You can talk about all the moments, but those are the two things I really want to look for.
Okay. The thing that stood out to me was that I guess I was just happy that like people just showed up. We had cousins and friends, and I was I was just happy to see people because I don't get to hang out with a lot of my friends or cousins because we all working. So I was just excited to see people and get to hang out for so long. And like it wasn't people that just stopped by to say hi. They just like actually spent time and we talked and got to catch up. It was really nice.
And it like did it like rain?
Yeah, so I had warned people. I was like, I'll let you know if we have to cancel after dinner, but we are gonna go to dinner. We had dinner at District 7 Grill. Um, and the people who couldn't make it, it wasn't really because of like the weather, because the weather was um like it wasn't raining hard. It was like that consistent like rain. It like kind of started as a drizzle and then just like rain. It didn't pour down. It was like raining cats and dogs. So there was kind of just like a kind of like a cozy mood rain, but we were out.
Mm-hmm.
So I mean that was interesting, but I guess that's what made me so happy as well because people came out to celebrate me and my brother.
Right.
Oh yeah, because I'm a twin.
Yes.
Whoever's watching this and doesn't know that.
All right,
I
listen.
mean, listen. Whoever's listening to this and doesn't know that.
Yeah. Um. And that was the night. That Saturday night. Oh no, Friday night going into Saturday, right? And then
Yeah.
we had the brunch, right?
Yep.
And that was it was a twist because we didn't really know what we really wanted to do at the brunch. How did you like your food at the brunch place? Where did we go?
We went to Phil and Derek's. My food was amazing. Some
Mm-hmm.
people didn't like their food, like they thought it was like all right. But I asked the waiter gave me like his favorite thing on the or I guess one of his favorite things on the
His
menu.
recommended items.
Yeah, he told me the omelets are really good, and I love omelets, so
Mm-hmm.
I got that and a Belgian waffle on the side. I was definitely sharing. I was like trying to get everybody. I was like, "Yeah, come on, please."
Mm-hmm.
That waffle was. I mean, the waffle. It's a Belgian waffle, so it was fluffy, and they had it like in those four slices, looking all cute and plated. And the omelet was huge.
Yeah.
It had crawfish and shrimp in it, and then the sauce. The sauce was amazing, and it had like bacon bits in it. And I don't eat a lot of bacon, but I do like it when it's like bacon bits like in food and
Yeah.
stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't know how they made that sauce, but I need to learn how to make it because I do want to try to recreate that omelet.
Oh yeah.
It was amazing,
Yeah.
and it wasn't like super salty. It was like I don't know. It was just so right. I would go back there just for that. And also, oh my cousin,
Yeah.
she
What did
bought
she order? Shit,
it was
cause
a mimosa tower
oh, the mimosa tower.
because
Yeah.
I thought they had
But what
so
was it in it? What was it in the mimosa
it
tower?
was sparkling wine, Grey Goose, and mango juice.
Mm-hmm.
And it was a tall tube, and it had a spout, so you just like pull the spout to pour your glass.
Mm-hmm.
It was cute. Like it's kind of obnoxious, but it made sense for like a whole table. So because I wasn't gonna get it if it was just
Yeah,
like nobody else
it
was
was
trying
like
to like. I was like,
it was like 8 people there, right? So
yeah,
shoes, if everybody pitched in $10, that would be simple. But like
right,
your cousin, shout out to your cousin.
yeah.
She
My
sponsored
cousin Reagan,
cousin Reagan. She sponsored the drink.
she did. I was like, girl, you because the thing is, I did, I wasn't gonna buy it because I feel like there were some people that were unsure if they were gonna drink,
Yeah,
and I wasn't ready to like buy one of those. I was just because I've never bought something
I mean, yeah,
like drink wise. I've never bought something that big. I'm like that sounds crazy to me, but
yeah,
it ended up being okay because it was like so many people, and we could just like just have more
uh huh,
and like several drinks, and not just like just one glass, one mimosa, and that was it.
yeah.
So it was a good time.
Okay. And of course, we went to Cider Cake right after,
Oh my
which was
gosh.
like,
So yeah, the brunch was planned,
yes,
but we were
but
just
we didn't
like,
know what we wanted to do
yeah.
after. We didn't even have anything. Like, we didn't even have that thought of mind.
Yeah, we didn't have anything planned for like after that. And so Friday night was like the day before our birthday. So the brunch was our actual day of our birthday. So we were
Right,
like, we want to continue this. And Zach also wanted to do something.
right.
So we're like, I think you came up with the idea.
Yeah, but
Oh,
it was,
Zach wanted to
yeah,
roller skate, but
but
then I
like
would,
there was like the only places near us in downtown was like ice rinks. But like
yeah.
you have to go
It
to
wasn't roller
you have to
skating
go to
rink
the
super
west
bad.
west or southwest or deep south
Well,
for a
there was a roller skating rink like. Oh no, it wasn't. It was like a workshop place. It wasn't a real
yeah.
roller skating
And the other
thing.
and guess what? The other one that was showing up, but they actually closed the last time I went there when I was working with the YMCA was Lockwood. And I don't know about if you know about Lockwood, that neighborhood. That's where you know
I don't.
you know that scene for like ATL
Which one?
when they was going to the skate rink. And, everybody was there. It was like
Yeah.
we went down. That was like that spot that it went down like in Lockwood. It was like everybody was in that thing, and you know you don't want to go. I went there one time with my brother. He was on a date, and we went there. And like at first, it's like the scenery is like this, like just like a small oval, but there was like this little alley that went around to the back of the building, and it was just like that area like that is where people just stood around and hung out and stuff
Oh.
like that. But the more you went towards the back of the skating rink, towards the wall, the more crowded it was and how it was rough over there. Like there's been some like things that went down over there. And I was like, why is this still popping up on the map? They've been shut this thing down since like I don't know, like 5 years ago. So like it's so like the scary like lifestyle in Houston, like all over Southwest and West Side. I don't know why. Like if you really want, unless you want to go ice skating, yeah, somewhere it's in the 16 loop.
Oh, and then Funplex popped up, and I realized I had never been there.
Oh yeah, I still have to
So
take you,
we have to
but that would have
go.
been like what? How long that drive would have been? 30.
Oh my gosh, that was like 35 minutes away from us.
And then everybody
We
was,
were like no, and then I would still because I was wearing a dress, so
yeah.
I would
Everybody
have
say,
to change my shoes, and then
yeah,
like I had another friend that had a dress on, and like I don't know if she had any clothes in the car, but she stayed further out. So that would have like been a delay in time, a
right.
big delay in
That
time.
would have been definitely like he would have been like, all right, I'm going home. Well, I'm
Yeah,
home.
right.
Have fun.
But I think
But
we do
we was
need to
8 minutes away
go
from
roller skating.
Saturday, huh? Yeah,
Yeah. It was 8 minutes away.
yeah. That
That was
was
so perfect.
like they had the coolest like
Yeah,
deals.
and people liked it, so that was cool. I don't
Hmm.
think anybody. I think I don't think anybody had. I don't think anybody had been there before.
I think I, I'm not sure, but somebody did say that.
Oh
Yeah,
wait,
I know.
Centera. I think Centera went.
Yeah, but
Yeah,
yeah, everyone else did.
yeah.
Yeah,
So that was cool, and
yeah,
people have fun.
and we were still drinking.
Oh yeah, because Bishop Cider Company. they have like a bar there. That's why it's called Cider Cave. It's like a partnership, I guess.
Yeah,
But we got when we go,
it's
we
like
always
a.
get the flight card, which is
Oh
you
man,
get
you
to
gotta
choose.
have the flight card. You
Yeah,
gotta
cause
get a flight card. If you just want to like go there somewhere and just chill
yeah,
and like
'cause you can just get like one single drink, but like the
yeah,
flight card, you get to try five different beers, and it's like what is it like an 8 ounce, 8 ounce
yeah, it's
cup
like a. I don't want
or
to say 8 ounce, probably like 5 ounce. It's smaller than a regular cup. I noticed that because I saw Zach ordered one,
yeah, it's
and
like
I think
yeah,
his was an 8 ounce. But like, but it's still like it's still fun because it's like when you're adult that and you know the tickets there only get you so much. And you
it's $10 to get in, except for when it's your birthday, which I didn't
wait
know.
$10 to get in
Well, not well,
to
yeah,
play
admission. Oh,
to play.
oh, to
You
play.
can get it for free, but like if you're not gonna play the
Oh,
games
you
or
you
nothing like that.
remember you remember we went in the evening because
Yeah,
they charge at the door in the evening.
I believe so. I think they
That's
also
why I
I
was surprised when we went
they
there.
ID
Yeah. Oh,
because
like after a
after a
certain
certain time.
time.
Yeah,
Okay. Yeah, we was during the day, so it was like still family friendly. The kids have birthday parties. Oh
yeah.
my gosh, you can reserve
Well, I
it.
be seeing some kids at the basketball. They was like think they still Curry up there. I'm like, bro, this is bro, you're at the arcade. Just get close,
Little
shoot.
kids hogging the
They bro,
games.
they in the
Oh, and
league.
the air hockey.
Oh, how she bully a 12-year old?
No, I did not bully her.
She cried.
No, listen,
She
she
even was
did not
rude.
cry.
She was like, I told her, I said, this is her birthday. She said, I don't care. I
She
want her to
was just
lose.
she was just getting attitude. She was getting mad
She started,
because
bro.
I was whooping her. But
Yeah.
the thing is, when I first got like we got to the table, she was already playing with some other kids, but she stayed at the table and she was like, "You want to play?" And I was just like,
Oh, so she
"Uh."
challenged you.
But yeah, and in my head, I'm just like,
She thought
"Girl,
she was easy
you're not
work.
gonna go with your friends because I'm trying to play with my
She
friends."
said,
So I was
this is
like,
my table.
in my head, I was just like, "Okay, let me beat her."
Bro, imagine like
So I beat her twice. I beat her at 2 games.
yeah.
And then I played with my friend Naomi and she whooped me.
But
Naomi beat
that girl was rooting for the
I tried to
Oyobi.
get that little girl off the table. I was like, girl,
That girl was living. You beat her twice. Watch, you started
she's
an arc.
good.
You started an arc. Like she gonna go through a whole years of
I
training.
hope she learned something. She needs to not mess
She'll
with
be
adults and go ahead with her friends. Go play with her little friends.
grown folk business.
Oh, and then I also liked when you played foosball because I hadn't played it
Oh
forever.
yeah.
Like since I was younger, like I don't remember. Like I don't remember the last time I played foosball, but I remember when I was a kid, I used to love it. Like that, I used to go to an aftercare program, and that was like the one thing I used to like try to go to first or get in line for.
Oh yeah. It's
Uh,
always like
I love
when I went to the
foosball.
Boys and Girl Club. Uh, it was like they had like a whole like there was three sections of the Boys and Girl Club. There's like three big sections. One was like where the teens hung out at, like their little lounge, and then you have the middle section, which just nothing but like for the younger children like 8, 9, 5, 6. But they had nothing but like foosball tables, like all the way to the back of the wall, and you would have to sit. There was chairs lined up all on the wall to be like to be in line for them. So you would sit down.
Oh,
They would just have chairs just because they know people want to be there.
yeah.
And I was like, dang. And I always love that sound when you,
Foosball was like
yeah.
what pool is to adults, I guess.
We're
Like
adults.
I know.
You talking about
I was talking
like
about
another
well,
generation.
yeah. Well, no, I feel like
No?
when I was a kid,
Okay.
like that's the feeling. Like because then when I got older, I was like playing pool a lot, but then I like stopped. Like when I first started playing pool, I think I was probably in college, and that's the kind of feeling I felt, like the kind of excitement
Mm-hmm.
that
I
that's
played
how
pool.
it's
I
going.
played pool with my uncle, and he was bringing me up right. My brother was even better than me, and I'm like, he could. He there was one story that he went to this what's it called when you a hayride. Went to a hayride in the country. It was like a hole in the wall, and my brother was like probably like 16, and they said like he went into like the hole in the wall and was playing pool, and he beat some dude there, like some adult. He had to do it. My brother's 16. And I was like, man,
Well,
but he
that's
was calm.
dangerous. He was going to a whole lot.
No, but
Like,
my whole family was there. It was like
oh,
a whole. It was like a hayride that everybody
oh,
went
that's
to.
right. Sorry.
And everybody just hanging out. People know people. Just that's how it was. Everybody was just camping out, and then like at night, everybody, all the kids played right next to the hole in the wall while we played football. That's when this girl hit me my nuts. Can't ever forget that, bro. It's like she threw it right at me, like she targeted me. I was
Oh,
like, yo,
very painful.
yeah,
That's
but
rough.
like we was the younger ones, we was out there, and like the older ones was inside the. Yeah, I left the field. We had like this little fight going on, like
Ice,
the.
ice, please.
I was done. I was I was out of it.
That's funny.
All right. So I talked to you about this earlier about Sexy Red versus Just Hilarious. Did you watch the video yet?
Oh no, I didn't.
All right.
What
So
is it?
I got you. Hold on. I got you
Okay.
because you record. So
Sexy cam,
you
butter my
say
man.
that because I
Is it
said
how you shake
sexy
it?
red.
Yeah, and I recently saw a video with Ray J. It was like a throwback video with him and his niece. Like
Uh
they had this girl go on Instagram Live with them, and they were like, "What song you gonna sing?"
yeah.
And Sarah, she was like, she was laughing at Ray J's reaction because when the girl started singing, Ray J just had a straight face, and he just kind of like, she was like, "Oh, did we lose your connection? Did your video like?" She thought his video was like losing connection because he was so still.
Uh,
And he was like, "Nah, I'm, I'm not losing connection." She was laughing. Sarah was laughing so hard.
mhm,
Sarah is Brandy's
yeah.
daughter.
Uh,
If y'all don't know, that's Brandy's daughter. She's also a singer. So she was with her uncle Ray J on Instagram Live, and they were inviting people on to sing with them. I think that was back in like 2020.
mhm.
But that classic. That girl, she got on there, and her hair was like I don't get on her, but her hair was like just looking crazy. When she got on, I'm like, girl, what? You did? It was like just, I don't know. And she was trying to like push it down and pull it back. When she got on live, I was like, girl, why didn't you do that before?
Mm.
And she started singing. She's like, if I had one wish, then you'd be best friends. Love never kind of what she. If I had one wish.
Oh my god.
That's what she sounded like.
All right. Well, I can't pull up the video. I couldn't pull up the video,
Oh, is the
but
sexy I was getting
yeah,
mad.
she was getting mad because I don't know. Like she was just saying that I don't even want to talk about the topic because you haven't watched the video fully.
Okay.
But it was just pretty much just talking about like, which is how they would just be. She was just mad because she was talking about her on the radio, but that was just her job. That's all I just wanted to say about that. But the GTA 6 is going to be released within a year from now, virtually a year from now, after this December is over. How do you think? How has GTA played in your life? Like coming up because GTA has been around for a long time now. I'm talking about a long time.
um, I never. I played GTA, but that wasn't my favorite game. Like, I think by the time that was getting like super popular, I was kind of just like over games other than like the Wii or like
uh,
dancing games. But that stuff, it was just like I wasn't into violent games. If there would be anything, I would be like, if I had like a gamer MO, it would be cozy games and dancing games, and that's it. Or
cozy
maybe,
game. What's cozy games?
like Animal Crossing, or like I don't play Animal Crossing. I played it a little bit actually before,
Yeah,
but just like or racing games. I used to like racing games, and Crash Bandicoot was
I'm
my
about to
favorite
say.
game
Yep,
in
that's
the
what
world,
in the world.
and probably still is. I just haven't played it in forever.
Hmm.
But that was just my favorite game. And then just like trying to get to the different levels. But anyway, GTA, I feel like all my cousins and my brothers used to play that all the time.
Yeah,
And I remember my mom used she didn't like she didn't want them playing it, but I mean, where there's a will, there's a way. So they would always sneak to play it,
of
or their
course.
friends would have it, or stuff like that. So
Yeah,
I mean,
yeah,
and it was just always crazy to me because I remember growing up, I feel like I was always appalled by like what stuff went on in that game.
yeah.
Because first, I haven't experienced anything in life that looked anything like I didn't live nowhere that looked like stuff in GTA.
But you know that
I
stuff
was
is actually, you know, uh, have a lot of like influence, and
yeah,
especially in like in LA
yeah,
and Vice City in the '80s, and all that stuff is like just
yeah. It was just that was a wild game to
yeah,
me. I did watch like I think was it you used to be watching those GTA YouTubers
yeah,
movies?
all the time.
That was
I
so
I've started off.
funny.
I started watching it off with the mods, and shout out to what's his name? I don't know, Spears or something like that. Spears the Amazing, something like that. But he used to have like mods, and like it was the biggest things. Could have found out like you could put like Superman or like I don't know Batman, Goku, and GTA as a mod. I was like, how do you do mods? Like you gotta get a PC. That what actually like opening me up to the PC world. Like after that, then I went to the YouTubers that actually have like these I don't know what's called it, but they can actually have like modded real vehicles in the game and like play as real life players as cops. Are you selling like drugs in the streets and you making homes and whatever? Like you could do a lot on it if you really
I forgot what this. There's a Twitch influencer,
yeah
and I watch her play GTA because I think it's so funny.
yeah
Because I don't know, she'll be like, she, just like her commentary.
mm-hmm
It's like she always likes to go to like some of the same places, and I forgot. I wish I knew what her handle was because I haven't watched it in a long
uh
time.
yeah
But I used to watch it like every day for a
yeah
while. Like when I first got hooked on Twitch, I used to be watching her. That was probably one of the only gamers, and like other than the the cozy people, they used to be
the
knitting and
cozy
craft.
people
Yeah, they used to be like crafting and crocheting on Twitch Live, and um and then sometimes they play like Animal Crossing or like what is it? It's like they used to be playing Sims. Um, I never played Sims. I feel like I just never understood why it was fun to just create and build your virtual worlds.
mm-hmm
Like
you know what
to me, it's more fun like doing in person things. Like
mhm.
maybe if I had like a kit to make a doll house or like a real world house, like one of those, like that would be more fun to me than like I don't know the virtual one.
Hmm.
But I feel like I should give it a try because I feel like I'd be missing out. Because it looks fun, especially when people create their own storylines.
Oh yeah. hmm You know what? I have to look into. I'm not gonna cap. I really started steering away like from tablet games, phone games because it's like I don't know.
Battery.
It's so many battery. Yeah, exactly. Because I was really into Pokemon Go,
Oh yeah.
and then that was like draining my battery, and then I was into Boom Beach, draining my battery, and it took so long for you to like
Oh
rebuild
my
stuff.
gosh, you did used to play
Yeah,
Boomy all the time. Oh
but
my
you,
gosh.
but you know what? I think we've been really sleeping on Roblox.
Right?
Because
I feel like there might be something to that.
because I thought it was just one game, but they said it's multiple games inside this one game.
Really?
Yeah, It's like,
What?
yeah. So I had to really look into that. What type of games?
What company makes Roblox?
I don't know.
Is it a PC game or like a
It's
console?
a tablet.
Oh yeah, it is a tablet because people just.
One of my
Is
nieces and
it free
nephews.
like
Yeah,
Fortnite, but you just buy like the stuff?
this Roblox is an ultimate virtual universe that lets you create, share experiences with friends. I mean, anything you can imagine. You can be anything you imagine. It's kind of like,
That's why kids love it so much because kids have great imagination.
yeah,
It's
for
like
real, for
endless
real.
imagination.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, babe, we should try
We gotta
that.
figure it out. All
Yeah,
right,
we should
but
start playing Roblox.
I wanted to talk about this. We went to go see the Beyonce documentary,
Oh, yes.
and I wanted to say, you asked me how was I feeling at the concert, right? He was like, how do you feel? I was like, I don't know, it's different. I think what
Why did you think that like it was different? Like the way you responded was
because
different.
I couldn't think of it. I couldn't put it in words, and I figured it out. That was like my biggest production
Uh huh.
I have ever seen. And
Mine too.
I've been a part of some big productions at church. I'm talking about I was attending a mega church at one point in time, and they was doing like stuff.
Right.
Side note: did you see that clip with that Dallas mega church for Christmas? They had like drummers on strings above the crowd.
What?
Hold on, I gotta show
What?
you. This is in Dallas.
Wait, like Drummer Boy or something?
Yeah.
What? That's not Potter's house, is it?
Oh nah,
TD Jakes. TD Jakes don't
that's
play that. That's wild.
church.
Drummer Boy's playing. Really?
Hold on. Yeah, they was wilding. And I asked,
Our little
hold on, I think I sent it.
interjection.
I think I sent it to Q. Hey, hold on, because I was like, he go to he in Dallas now. Yeah, he go. Oh no, he sent it to me.
Oh, what?
Look.
Oh, wait a minute. It's several people on harnesses. Like, what?
Yeah, they was wilding.
In the money?
Yeah, but that was wild. But anyways, back to the story. It's just that I've seen a lot of production, like and you go to these small little, I don't want to say little, oh my God, never that. But like you go to these smaller venues, you see these productions, you like, man, that was not, those lights was working, the sound system is there. But going to,
And
yeah,
okay, and that was my second Beyonce concert. The first concert I went to,
yeah,
it was the Mrs. Carter tour, and it was like that had to be like 2012, 2013. Um, and I think it was like I don't know how to explain. Like it was like a normal stage setup. But of course, everything was next level then with like
yeah,
the technology she had, and then also like her dancers. But this was just like just like a level of epicness that I was just like, first of all, the conception of it, I was just kind of surreal because it's like as a Beyonce fan, I'm just like just looking forward to the next thing. But it's like she totally goes through a whole evolution with every project, and she like 200% commits to it. So it's like not only like the visuals, it's just like the whole marketing aspect of it. Like she's in control of all of it, and that's kind of the part that I admire like a lot because really the biggest thing I admire about the work she does
mm-hmm,
is how she controls her narrative, how she controls her story, the way that her work is perceived, and she controls the marketing and publicity for her projects, for herself, her life. Like I just it's just admirable. So I'm
Yeah.
just like, and she chooses which interviews she wants to do, and it's strategic. Like,
All right.
oh, it's just genius. I'm just like,
Yeah.
ah, it's the collaboration with Tiffany. What is it? Tiffany's the jewelry company
Yeah.
on the
Symphonies.
tour.
Yeah.
Like choosing the certain designs for like it's just man, it's just genius.
Yeah.
She genius.
She is. And like when I was watching it, and I was going into watching this like as a Beyonce life story because it's a
Oh, this
documentary.
is. Oh, you talking about documentary?
That's what you was going off with Beyonce. I was
Because we have mentioned the concert that
yeah.
we went to.
This was because
Yeah,
the documentary had the
yeah,
half of the documentary was a concert. Just
yeah. It was like in
FYI,
and
if y'all
out.
going to go, you see the concert, you see half the. If you didn't see the concert, you get a bit of both parts. But you went
Right.
to, so so I was just saying like the whole documentary was telling me about like her influence of how the music she's making now, and I kept hearing about this. What's his name? Uncle
Uncle Johnny made my dress that you said that she looked up at.
Who? And yeah, yeah, all that.
Uncle Johnny.
So Uncle Johnny was a high what the word I'm looking for? Like he influenced her with
Yeah. So she
like
like he basically was a family member. I don't know if he was actually like her uncle or if he
oh
was
yeah,
just related
close,
somehow.
but you
But
know
he
how
helped, yeah.
yeah
But he helped basically raise the Knowles sisters. He was just like helping out a lot during that time when they were growing up, and he would be helping Miss Tina with
yeah
sewing and designing, creating their outfits whenever they needed to perform. Go because they Beyonce and Destiny's Child and like well the other former group names and stuff. They they used to be they was little. So and it's not like they already had a bunch of money to spend on these costumes. So he was like helping with that
yeah
and just pouring love into them.
yeah
And unfortunately, he passed away from complications with AIDS, and so that's why she released the film December 1st on World AIDS Day
um
in his honor.
wow
And the show ends with like a picture of
yeah
Miss Tina and him,
yeah.
and
See, it just it like makes me like more
so
invested
thoughtful.
with Beyonce and her life and how it showed like her vision from when she was like at least in her 20s about what she's doing now. It's just how hard she works for what
Yeah,
she wants to be, and I like the transitions in the whole documentary. It was so beautiful. Like it was just totally beautiful. It showed me
just
why she does what she does. It's not. I don't
yeah.
even have to guess it anywhere because it's like she really poured a lot in this documentary as well, as much she has probably did for the concert. I'm like honestly,
Listen,
like I'm talking about.
it's like I found out new information. Like, okay, so as a Beyonce fan, it's like when you could go on Twitter whenever stuff they'll do deep fans will do deep dives and like piece things together and they'll I mean some stuff will be wrong but sometimes they get it right.
Yeah,
But first, I had never heard of her injuring her vocal cords when she was 9 years old. She, she said she was like in the studio and like
yeah,
the producer was pushing her and she thought she had lost her voice. She couldn't speak for like a summer
yeah,
and that the because the producer wanted her to have like a growl when she was singing,
yeah,
and she had kind of like a girl like a really girly voice, not like
yeah,
a strong sultry like she didn't have a voice like that. But he was trying to make her sound more grown than what she was, and it kind of like made her voice um change. And I was like, oh, that's a new fact. And then the fact that she had like knee surgery from an injured knee that she had like a long time ago, like probably when it was like first album Beyonce,
yeah,
because she showed that footage of when she had injured it like on during a show, and I thought that was interesting because I'm like she thought she showed footage of her on crutches. I'm like, girl, how did you have this from the world?
Mhm.
You was on crutches. You had a whole surgery. She's she's doing this footage of her doing physical therapy, and she's doing vocal warm ups at the same time. Like that book, Atomic Habits. If y'all haven't read it,
Mhm.
Beyonce is a master of that because she habit stacks. She's able to do one thing on top of another thing at the same time, and it's just amazing to see. Like she'll
Mhm.
have her kids doing their homework, helping with their homework, while she in a meeting. Like, yeah, it's just oh, I love it.
Mhm. That was it. That was it for Beyonce.
It's
I know you get hyped for your queen.
okay. I'm gonna have more. 'Cause I still have to do a YouTube video.
Right. So,
Oh, I do have a blog though.
oh
I have a
yeah,
blog page, freshmediablog.com.
shout out.
I have a whole account on my experience at the concert. I don't talk about the film because that was before I went to see the film, but it's it's a little essay on my experience and
Yeah.
how I felt at the
Mhm.
concert.
All right. All right. So this is probably gonna be the last podcast for the year. Probably. Probably can squeeze it. Probably one. But if not, it's probably gonna be the last one. It's gonna get hectic in the
Of
next
2023.
2023, huh?
Yeah.
All right. Since it is at the end, probably the last podcast. What's some things that you probably like remember from 2023? Something like you probably learned that, or you probably like just made you a different person, a better person
Hmm.
that shaped you, that you realize like, man, I could be a better person. Like think about like
Um,
this.
I think my goal for so whenever I have a birthday, it's kind of like my, I mean, yeah, it's my new year because it's like I'm a year older. But that's when I start thinking about like, how can I become like an even stronger, an even better version of me. Or and I set kind of a goal like, oh, what thing am I gonna work on? So the year of 30 was like health and reconnecting with family and friends. Um, and that was because I was still kind of like really cautious and anxious after COVID,
Yeah.
and I was struggling to be social. So like 2023, I was like, okay, let me get out there, let me go outside, let me be out here,
Yeah.
and so and I did that. I feel like I got to reconnect with a lot of people, a lot of friends. Um, and I'm really happy about that. I got more serious about my health. I was on a vegetarian diet for like
Mm-hmm.
4, 5.
I don't recall.
Oh, it was a while. I don't remember
I
how
say
long.
5.
5 months.
Yeah.
Okay,
Plus.
about 5 months. I was on a vegetarian diet because I realized how much I was eating Whataburger and Chick-fil-A. Like it was crack, y'all, and it was doing a disservice to my body, and my body was not happy. And I was like, okay, I gotta do something drastic. That's kind of like I feel like I tend to not do like the easing off type of situation whenever I'm trying to change something about my health. I'm like, no, I gotta go full force.
Yeah.
But I mean that actually helped because after that, the reason why I stopped the diet was because the holidays, like the cozy season was coming up, and I'm like, oh, but I want to eat some gumbo.
Mm-hmm.
How am I gonna turn down like Thanksgiving food, like Christmas, and our families throw down. So I'm like,
Mm-hmm.
I had there was one year I had a pescatarian diet, and
Yeah.
that was a struggle at Thanksgiving. I remember that, and I was just like, no, I don't want to do that. So I feel like I am gonna do like a vegetarian diet again.
Yeah.
Um, probably after Christmas. I feel like I probably will in January. but we'll see when that happens. Super proud of that, of me taking my health more seriously, um, finding different ways to work out because I be struggling. I've been struggling to get the motivation, um, and I've been dancing more, and that was like my first. Well, I would say my first love because I always been like artsy, but yeah, that's probably my biggest like art form that I love. So I was really happy. So yeah, I feel like I did a lot of things this year that just made me happy and fed my spirit. And that
Hmm.
was kind of what I was focused on too, like with the reconnecting with different people and just making time for people in my life. And I actually made a couple of new friends.
Hmm.
and
Yes, you did.
so I'm actually, because I've been team no new friends for a while because honestly, I think because it was a lot, it's just a lot of energy and that I didn't have. I'm just like, okay, not that I would be rude if I met new people. It's just I wasn't trying hard to like form new friendships because I was already trying to keep my friendships going. But I feel like I have better balance in my life this year, which I'm really proud of too. Um, and so now I'm doing more, I guess, just having more fun with life. So I'm really proud of how this year went.
Yeah.
What about you?
I don't know. I think organization is the thing for me this year because
Mm.
I'm trying to get better with being a better teacher, being better prepared for just in life in general, like bills. Trying to just be organized
Ugh,
so I could
bills.
know what we paying and know that we prepared for the next check and just being organized just around your house, being just like setting goals, mini goals. I'm washing my clothes this Sunday. Just being organized all around, honestly. And I think that organization could really help me with my discipline. You know, so yeah, I think one of the major things I probably learned out of 2023 is organization.
Yeah,
Pretty much,
well, that's a good one.
that really helped with me with my life. Uh, I would say if we did have some more time, what are you looking forward to in 2024? What
What
are
am
you?
I looking forward to? Um, I, the things I'm focusing on in 2024, which I've been thinking about recently, is that because, like I said, year 30, I was like, okay, this is gonna be my goal. So for 2024, I am gonna be focusing on strengthening myself spiritually, mentally, and physically. And when I say strengthen, like I do want to work out more and just kind of grow to have fun with it and just, just kind of make it more part of my lifestyle.
Hmm.
Also, spiritually, I want to start like doing devotionals on a more consistent basis and spending time with God and just having that kind of quiet time. Um, and mentally, I want to see a therapist so I can just like I don't know, just kind of be the healthiest
So like
person
you
I
talk,
can be.
so you think like it sounds like you talking about like some self care, self healing.
Self healing, but also kind of just trying to figure out. I want to understand myself more. Kind of just like I want to understand myself more and like the way I think, the way I make, why I make certain decisions, what things have impacted that, and how to like grow from there. So that's kind of like my next way to level up. So I don't always have these questions like, why do I do that? Why do like how
Hmm.
do I stop doing that type of thing?
So
So
you want to get it too?
yeah, in tune with myself. So I
Yeah.
feel like I'm ready. I'm
Uh-huh.
31.
It's
I'm ready now because
about time,
I know it's gonna be scary.
Thank God. Uh, thought you'd never get into it yourself, man. It is
Well,
about time.
it's like as I'm a very self-aware person,
Yeah, I
but
believe that too.
even still, it's kind of like um, because I have certain fears about life, about like what may happen in the future, or like things from my past haunting my now or my future. So I just want to kind of just unleash all that in therapy and figure out ways to like continue to grow. So
Yeah,
it's not stopping me from doing things I need to do or decisions I need to make. And like, I just want to be more, just keep on growing my confidence, the confidence in myself, and just knowing I'm capable of leveling up and doing the things I want to do.
hmm.
Yeah.
Sounds good.
What about you? What you looking forward to in 2024?
2024. Wow. Uh, so first of all, like I really want to just every year I want to be get just mature. You know, I also want to gain knowledge, right?
Mm-hmm.
And like those are two main things I always want to get better in. I want to just be better as a person, but I think one main thing that's gonna stay consistent is just taking like my time, just taking it all in every day, day by day, not trying to rush it, just trying to enjoy it, the best parts of it every day. Because it's like we're still young, but when we was younger, you know, everything was so we were just ready for we were so ready for our next birthday. And like our birthday just passed. We were so ready to get back to our
I
birthday.
can't wait for the next one.
I'm like, Christmas, I can't wait for Christmas. I'm like, we going to sleep early. But like bro, like nowadays it's like, man, Christmas, yeah, shoot. And you like now it's like little like taking little things like and making it being happy about those little things every day. Because when you get older and you get on your own, it's like there's no people like around to see you like winning no more. Like in high school, middle
Yeah,
school, people see you winning, but when you by yourself, it's like you get to show everybody what you want them to see, but they don't ever see like that promotion at your job or that small little build up. Like you're like, man, I'm making my way up slowly but surely. People don't see that. People just see what you just posted, like, oh, you got a new car. Everybody like your comments, but people still like looking at you like, man, oh, you got a new car. Oh, you just place it, but they didn't see you, saving up for that car and also so
yeah,
it's like, but people don't really see that part of you. So and like you gotta truly enjoy you living. Don't wait for other people to enjoy to see you see you enjoy yourself. You gotta make yourself happy with yourself when you're making these small little accomplishments and celebrate. I want
yeah.
to celebrate myself some more this coming year.
Yes.
You know, it's like you work so hard for it in your 20s. You grind so hard for it in your 20s. And I'm about to
Or
close
did
out
we?
my 20s.
Ooh, Trey's about to be 30 next month, y'all.
I can't say I'm in my 20s anymore.
Ooh. Welcome to the dirty 30s.
After 30s, oh my God, ruin your mom's
Or flirty 30s.
the flirty 30s. Yeah.
Let's say flirty 30s.
I,
Because it's going
I
to be
mean,
great.
if it rhymes
It's
with the
going to be
rule,
great, folks.
if it's a rhyme, it's a
We're
rule.
going to be traveling.
Yeah.
We're going to have fun, okay? Our
Yeah.
30s is going to be amazing.
Yeah, it's just these dogs. They gotta take care of these dogs.
That's another topic for another day.
We got if we might want to donate
being,
some money
being
just for the
a
dogs.
fur mom, fur dad.
Yes, we will give y'all. I mean, it probably gonna be.
Dogs
We
be
talk too.
expensive.
We
They
negotiate.
it feels like you're taking care of
We'll
kid,
do two
a
of
kid
them.
that doesn't really talk like in English. They
They're very
they're
aggressive.
pretty vocal, but not
When
they don't speak English.
when they're away from you, they're very aggressive. 11:33.
That was a good chat.
That was.
Well, thanks Thanks for tuning in for another episode of the Trey and Ziggy Show. We hope you found something thought provoking in this episode. But comment below and let us know what your favorite thing about 2023 was
Yeah.
if you made it this far in the episode. All right,
All right. Peace
we
out.
out. Until next time.
Yeah.
We hope you tune in next week.